So next year, Jake, I have one of my teams here, the Buccaneers. Looking forward to chatting
No
about them.
pressure.
No pressure, no pressure. Chatting about them a little bit at number 19, but I do know that the Buccaneers went away from Donovan Smith. They just re-signed their other tackle, so they're gonna need some offensive linemen, Jake. So I got here from Oklahoma offensive tackle Anton Harrison, 6'4", 315, right? Ran a 4.98, which is decent. It's not that 4.4 we talked about as defensive lineman, but if you're O lineman, if a guy who weighs 315 pounds is running a 4.9, like sub five, you're good to go. So he played left and right tackle. He got all his first team Big 12, and like I said, I mean, Jake, at this point, he can do it all, right? Like I said, Donovan Smith is not there at the Buccaneers anymore, and so they're going to need someone else to step in at offensive line and protect their quarterback. They're trying to figure out who their quarterback is. Is it Baker Mayfield, right? What does that look like? So we want to have some guys that go in and protect them. One of the things I have here, one of the notes I have here is, and I can see him moving inside, right? We talked about Alex Kappa and Alex Kappa being able to play all positions on the offensive line. I can see like a guy like Anton moving inside and playing that offensive guard position as well. Like I said, he played both left and right tackle, so he can be used anywhere. But I would like to see him moved inside as well and protecting the Buccaneers quarterback, because it's looking a little suspect now that Tom Brady's retired. So we'll see.
I'm with you. I think the Bucs absolutely need to draft an outside or offensive tackle. I think when you look at who they have, Matt Filer is on the right side. They have Justin Skule. Those are their best options. That's not great, Cam. That's not great. I'm not saying they're bad players, and I think Filer gets you through a season. It also allows you to draft a guy who might be a little raw, who you already have off the board. I think he's a top 15 talent, but the way the board fell for me, he's still here. It's Broderick Jones out of Georgia.
Nice.
See, the thing about Broderick Jones and the reason why I could see him falling is because he needs to be more refined for sure, but it's the experience, Cam. He played 1.5 seasons in college. He did not play a ton, right? So I think that's definitely a concern. I think he needs to be more seasoned, and I think having a guy like Filer who is a vet, I think he's not your ideal, because obviously, in an ideal scenario here, you're drafting a tackle at 19 to be your starter. But sometimes you don't always draft a starter day one in the first round. Sometimes that upside outweighs that ability to start day one. Tampa is not a win now team right now. They are a we're trying to figure it out team right now. Mm-hmm. They're a maybe Baker Mayfield actually got reawoken in LA and can maybe win us some games type of team. But they're not a Baker Mayfield and company is bringing us to the Super Bowl like Tom Brady did. That's not where they're at. And so I think because of that, you can justify picking a more raw. And I would honestly argue that the guy that you picked, Anton Harrison, I think that's his issue. I think he's a little raw as well. So I think I agree with you, because you're going out and you're getting a guy who might take some time, but I think it's all going to work out in the end. And I like both of those guys, to be honest with you. So that's where I decided to go with that.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And, going back to the Buccaneers offensive line, they just extended Tristan Wirfs, thankfully, right? And clap the guys. They need him.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's next level. I know you probably scouted him coming out of the combine. And,
he was my favorite.
I mean, he's doing backflips out of the, doing backflips, doing flips into the pool, out of the pool. I mean,
wow. To be fair, Cam, don't you think that, what's his name, Licht?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you think he was doing backflips when they got him?
Definitely. I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was. And just to see his PPF grades, right, his rookie year, allowed maybe 1 sack or if that. So the guy, he's next level. I don't know if we're going to see that, here in this draft. We'll see. You got guys that are bigger than him, but as productive and have the season that he's had and have a Super Bowl, we'll wait.
Yeah, he might go top 5 in this draft. Like when he was coming out of Iowa, I loved him. So I agree with you there.